City of Stevens Point Public Works Committee meeting, recorded June 13, 2022.
6 o'clock, we'll call the Reporter of Public Works meeting to order. Alderperson Dean Shuda will be joining us remotely. I just saw he's out of town and he's having some connection problems, so we'll keep an eye out for him. He was just in and he got bumped out again. But Trish, could we get a roll call, please?
Sure. Mayor Weezer.
Here.
Fred Hoffensberger.
Here.
Alder Carlson.
Here.
Alder Niebone.
Here.
Alder Morrow.
Here.
Alder Kiemer.
Here.
And Alder Shuda then.
And yeah, we'll keep an eye out for him. He was here, then he bumped out, and I'll watch for him again. I don't know what his signal's like out there, but I'll keep an eye out for him if you could let the minutes reflect that. Item number 1 is Director's Report, talking about 22 road and surface projects, or road and street projects. Director?
Yeah, just very briefly here on road resurfacing project, we did get that one bid. It is on the agenda tonight to approve a contract for that one. Just a reminder that it is the truncated version, as I talked earlier in the spring about bid prices. So it is the truncated version of what we originally had planned there, but that should otherwise, if it goes through tonight, we'll get started on that and get at least half of that, roughly half of that project completed. The other one is the street improvements project. That one is actively under construction. I just want to let everyone know we did run into a little bit of snag with WPS. Not really their problem, it's just a lot of scheduling. They have a lot of work to do. And so we're kind of at a little bit of a hold up here until they can mobilize to get us. We did meet with several people from the Green Bay office last week to kind of talk about scheduling, how we could always help out. So I think between it, they understand our issues. We try to understand theirs as well to try to get that done. So I do think we do have an understanding to get there, and they have a plan to help us out to get things moving along. Otherwise, we would probably have potentially have a substantial delay on that project if we can't get things relocated. And that'll probably be something we'll talk in future meetings about kind of how we can coordinate better with WPS and some impacts that they may have to kind of our project scheduling as we look forward into the future.
Okay, thank you. Any questions or comments on, there's Dean, on those 2 items for the director's report? If not, I'd take a motion to accept it and place it on file.
I move to accept the director's report.
I second.
Thank you very much. Discussion?
Question, Director. How did that meeting go on the 18th and 19th concern, or is that,
Ron,
am I jumping ahead?
No, we can't talk about that.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, it's one of those things where we put the things that
Gotcha,
we think are going to be discussable or people want on the director's report. You can contact Director Badoon on anything, either prior to or after the meeting.
Okay.
All right. And Dean, are you with us? All right. Well, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that is approved. Item number 2 is to award the Union Street Extension Project 22-09 to Advanced Construction in the amount not to exceed $596,039.83. If this does get approved, we will be having a special council meeting at 6:15 because time is of the essence with this particular project, and we'll have that item up at a special council at 6:15. Director?
Yes, just otherwise than that, and the reason for this particular one is that it has a substantial utility component, and we're finding that just getting those materials in a timely manner is difficult. So any way we can move this one forward, otherwise be better. We did receive the 2 bids as I identified in there. I think we're seeing a combination of the current bid environment as well as this is a relatively small project, so we lose some of the economies of scale. Prices came up a little bit higher than we were, but reviewing the bid tabulation, we had the individual unit prices. They do seem reasonable. Comparable to other projects we've seen, so we would recommend making the award.
Thank you.
Alder Morrow, so moved, please.
Thank you. We have a motion for Alder Morrow to approve, and we'll give the second to Alder Niebone. Discussion.
We need to get this done.
Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that is approved. As I said, we'll have a special council meeting at 6:15 to consider that item. Item number 3 is to award the 2022 road resurfacing project 22-02 to Haas Sons Incorporated in an amount not to exceed $823,729.30. Director.
This is actually kind of a nice spot in where we are. This one actually came in under budget, which is something I didn't think at the beginning of the year I would say throughout this year. But when we repackaged this project and estimated it out at about $750,000, actually coming in under, we were very pleasantly surprised to see that, because the other bid that came along with it did not. We've worked with Haas in the past. In fact, they did just about everything for us in 2020. So we're very happy to see them coming back if we can get them. So we definitely recommend awarding this contract.
Okay, nice to see it's under $1 million.
I'll make a motion to award the 2022 road resurfacing project to Haas and Sons in an amount not to exceed $823,729.30.
Thank you, Alderman Carlson.
I second.
Thank you, Alderman Morrow. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that is approved. Item number 4 is to accept ordinance amendments in Chapter 9, specifically 9.02, 9.05, and 9.06, as they relate to traffic signs. As you know, we've been going through the traffic sign ordinances, and we've been dealing with these pretty close to every month.
Pretty much,
Correct?
yes. Yeah, and then there's just some additional ones here related to, I think we look at page 17 of kind of the maps. There's a few changes we're making with the resurfacing project as far as the alignment of some of the roads, which then will make it warranting some changes to the ordinances there. So some of these are changes that are otherwise coming. We'll get the approval now, and then we can put up the signs as construction completes.
Yep. Questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
Director, can you just explain the reasoning behind the 15 miles per hour on Ridge Road there?
That goes back always, the origination of it, as I understand it, was just otherwise through speeding through the area and residents' concerns we're going to that S-curve coming in too fast. So we just put in there, it is otherwise statutorily 25, so we can reduce it by 10 miles per hour to do that. And so it's actually been posted that way for a long time, longer than I've been here. There hasn't been, as we researched the ordinance for it. So in talking with the residents going through the planning and design of that, there seemed to be a lot of desire to keep it. So we thought it best that we put together an ordinance so it could truly be enforced.
Covered. Yeah. All right, thank you.
So the sign says 15 miles an hour,
Yes.
but people are speeding through there.
Well, no, the origination, I'm sure a few people still were told there, but people
We
said
should
that
put
it's worked better having it
We should
there.
put up a sign that says, please follow the speed limit.
We can put up another sign.
That'll work.
That'll work. Always works.
Please don't break the law. Any other comments?
Question.
Yes.
I have a question. The bus stop on Water Street, just south of 3rd, where the new senior housing is that a relocation from the opposite side of the street, or a new bus stop, or?
No, I was actually told that there is a bus stop
It's-
located
okay,
right
it's
there.
already in
Yes, there is a
existence.
bus stop
Okay.
there right now.
Great.
But I think what you're saying is correct. We put that bus stop there after the
Thing
building was
was
built.
completed? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, very good, thanks.
Anything else? Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify.
Oh, no, we don't.
We
We
don't?
don't have a motion.
I'll make a motion to
There you
accept
go.
the ordinance amendments as
Motion
presented.
by Keemer,
Second.
seconded by Fred. Any discussion now? Trying to slow things down because I'm not sure if we can go right into public policy. I don't think we can. So,
Yeah.
motion is to approve the ordinance amendments as presented. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that is approved, and we are adjourned at 6:08.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.